Shane here with Hatsan USA, and I'm going to show you how to set up your new Lightning air compressor. First thing you're going to do is get everything out of the box, and in that box you should have your compressor, an operating manual, and an accessory kit. Now in this kit you'll find replacement filter media for your water separator, replacement gaskets, an AC power cord, a fill whip, Allen tools, replacement seals, as well as a male-to-male adapter, a female-to-male quick connect adapter, a test plug, and an oil breather. A Phillips head screwdriver, a 14mm wrench. This will be used to tighten almost all of your fittings and air lines. You will also need some synthetic air compressor oil, as well as about 1.5 gallons of distilled water. First thing you're going to do to set up is take off the front, back, and right side plates using your Phillips head screwdriver. Now there are normally 2 additional screws along each side of the front, but we've taken those off for the sake of the video. Once your panels are off, you want to take a look and visually inspect it for any damage that may have occurred during shipping. If there's not anything, you can proceed. First thing you'll want to do is take off the oil plug. It simply unscrews. With that off, you'll want to take your compressor oil and start filling. There's a diagram on the side here that shows where to stop when it's full. You may also need a funnel. Once your compressor is filled with oil, you can take your oil breather and screw it in place of the plug. Once that's done, you want to take the cap off of your coolant tank, grab your distilled water, and fill it up all the way to the max fill line, which you'll see. Okay. Once that's done, you want to get your coolant tank cap and put it back on. Next, you'll grab your fill whip and 14mm wrench, and you will attach the fill whip. Once your fill whip is connected, we're ready to turn the compressor on and test for leaks. To do this, you'll take your test plug, connect it to the fill whip. We'll take our power cord, we'll plug it in, then plug it into the compressor. Now your pressure gauge should be lit up.
Circuit is
Once your compressor is plugged in, you'll see that your pressure gauge has lit up. It should be showing all zeros. Now, before actually turning on the compressor, you first want to turn on the cooling system. You never want to run your compressor without the cooling system running. Once your cooling system is on, we'll need to set the auto stop pressure. To do this, you press the minus button on your gauge, hold it for 3 seconds, and then the numbers should start flashing. Next, you can use the plus and minus buttons to get to either 4495 psi or 320 bar. Once you get there, just simply hold the minus button again for 3 seconds, and your auto stop pressure is set. Once your auto stop pressure is set, double check that your bleed valve is closed, your test plug is in place, the cooling system is running, the auto purge switch is set to off, and we're ready to start the compressor. Once the compressor stops running, just listen for any leaks and take a look at your pressure gauge. It'll be normal to watch it drop a little bit at first, but if it continues to drop, then you may have a leak. You can also take a spray bottle filled with a mixture of soap and water to spray the connections, and if you see bubbles form in any of those places, you'll know that that's where the leak is. If no leaks are found, you can then drain the system by loosening your bleeder valve. Once the system is empty, your pressure gauge should show 0. Now you can tighten your bleeder valve back up, shut your compressor switch off, leave the cooling system running for at least 3 to 5 minutes to continue to let the compressor cool, and your Lightning air compressor should be ready to go.